A man who voted for Trump and donated $60,000 to his campaign now says he regrets it and he was lied to. Yeah.
Off. I keep seeing these videos from former Trump supporters about how they regret their vote and they've woken up, and then I keep seeing all these videos from independents and Democrats that we should be welcoming and be kind and be understanding. Let me say this with my whole fucking chest. Fuck no and fuck you, and here's why. I don't forgive you, and I never will. And this is where most of you are going to click the fuck off because you don't want to hear the hard truth. This isn't about one policy or one mistake, the way you're trying to make it seem. This is about a man who ripped the soul of our nation in half.
A man who voted for Trump and donated $60,000 to his campaign now says he regrets it and he was lied to. Yes, this is Bruce Fenton, and he said, "I'm a Republican. I supported Trump. I raised money for him. I voted for him. I donated $60,000 to his campaign. Trump lied. He rug pulled us all. I didn't vote for Lindsey Graham / America Second policies." You can disagree with me if you want. It's your right to be fooled. But if you say I have TDS or am a liberal, you need a new argument. There are millions of conservatives and members of the now torched Broad Coalition, just like me. The only ones left supporting him are Maga always Trumpers, who place the man above the policies and our country. And he actually did include a photo confirming that he donated $60,000 to a Trump PAC. His name is up there and everything connected to him. There are some people out there I genuinely feel for when they get duped by a politician who said they were going to do one thing, they did the opposite. This guy is not one of them. I mean, he went out of his way to support Donald Trump. He's in the business sector. He donated $60,000 that could have gone to a charity or something like that. And now he feels lied to. He feels rug pulled. If he wants to right his wrong and apologize to everybody in the United States and around the world, quite frankly, he can donate $60,000 to the Democrats, $60,000 to charity.
This is going to be a follow, unfollow, or block me type of a situation. And if you don't like cussing, this is where you want to click off. I keep seeing these videos from former Trump supporters about how they regret their vote, they've woken up, and then I keep seeing all these videos from independents and Democrats that we should be welcoming and be kind and be understanding. Let me say this with my whole fucking chest. Fuck no and fuck you, and here's why. I don't forgive you, and I never will. And this is where most of you are going to click the fuck off because you don't want to hear the hard truth. This isn't about one policy or one mistake, the way you're trying to make it seem. This is about a man who ripped the soul of our nation in half. While you stood by in a MAGA hat, he poisoned our culture. He mocked, bullied, and threatened anyone who didn't swear absolute loyalty to him, like a fucking dictator. He stoked a rage inside of people that gave fascists and racists permission to come screaming out of the fucking woodwork. But that wasn't enough for you. You voted for him not once, not twice, but 3 fucking times. Now you want back in because something finally touched you? Because now your rights, your family, your life is somehow threatened? You didn't care when he said he was going to carry out mass deportations. You didn't care when he vowed to dismantle our goddamn government. You didn't care about the environment, women's rights, civil rights, or even fucking democracy itself. Simultaneously called yourself a fucking patriot. You didn't care about honor or decency. You supported a man who was brutally unkind, who hates the poor, hates anyone that's not white. You called yourself a fucking Christian while supporting it. You watched this fucker orchestrate an insurrection. But that wasn't enough for you because you still showed up. Now, when the flames are licking your fucking porch, you want to come stand behind our shield? Same fucking snowflakes you've been mocking for a decade? Now we're supposed to welcome you? You put the bullets in Trump's gun. I want you to stay regretful. I want you to live in that discomfort every motherfucking day. The same way that every person you voted to hurt is gonna live in it. You don't get applause from me or from anybody on my side for pointing out the fire when you lit the fucking match. Don't come to us for comfort. Damn sure don't expect trust, because 4 years and a better Republican candidate, your ass is gonna vote red again. And even if you do vote blue, do not think for one goddamn second that you voting blue in a future election raises the fucking hatred and destruction that you have unleashed on this country. We don't need you to feel better about yourself. That's not our job. We need you to make it right without asking for absolution. So no, you will never get absolution from me or anybody like me. You will get spun around and pointed at a fucking mirror. You will get it from yourself, showing up every goddamn day to undo the damage that you have done. by confronting your own community, by speaking out and standing up against the same spineless piece of shit politicians that you supported and helped put into office. You want to unfuck this nation? Earn it with your actions, not your fucking words.
Americans are really pained. They are really pained in this Trump administration. Imagine supporting Donald Trump with 60,000 USD that was supposed to go to charity, and oh, you ended up spending that huge amount of money on a man that doesn't deserve it. After a mere promises, I was going to do this, I will do this if I'm being elected. But finally, you won the election. And now you are frustrating people that voted you. People that donated huge amount of money are regretting ever casting their vote for you. This is really shocking. 60,000 USD is not a small money that's supposed to go into charity, that's supposed to go into building the nation. But a man wholeheartedly, based on the love and trust he has for Donald Trump, he donated it for Trump campaigns and for his election. Trump won, but the same man is regretting because what he was promised before he donated his money wasn't what he is currently seeing in Trump administration. This is really shocking as many are crying out loud, showing their frustration in this administration. Keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your bell notification. Please hit the like button. Let's go more in detail. Keep on watching.
I just saw a post on here that said, no, you don't have to forgive people who voted for Trump, but the way that y'all treat former conservatives is exactly why there is no left-wing pipeline. And she's kind of getting eaten up in her comment section, but she's 100% correct. This is a time when I think we could actually learn something from the right. Like, there's no barrier for entry. If you're a country club Republican, if you're a Nick Fuentes style groiper, they welcome you with open arms, no strings attached. For some reason, to join the left side, to become a part of this coalition, you have to jump through 1,000 hoops, a land acknowledgement, be 100% perfect. And sometimes that's still not even enough. And it's going to cause problems. No one is asking y'all to be best friends with a girl who got on the internet and was crying because she voted for Trump 3 times. What I will ask is that we create a safe space for her to deconstruct safely, that we allow her to learn and understand why her thought process were wrong, why her vote was harmful. We don't have to jump up and down and celebrate her and give her keys to the castle and make her the new leader of the movement. But we do need to have an onboarding process that is not rooted in shame.
Remember this woman who was running for the Georgia State House?
And this is all over, and Trump is gone, and Democrats are back in charge, and we're rebuilding everything. The punishment for MAGA for voting Trump 3 times needs to be that they lose their internet access for 4 years, that they cannot post videos or comments on social media for 4 straight years.
Yeah, she just won her Democratic primary. And you should be paying attention because a lot of voters on the left are now choosing their candidates based off this one question. How hard are you willing to go after MAGA when we take power back? They are openly talking about punishment and wanting Trump supporters to pay the price. This is the energy winning Democratic primaries in 2026. Right now, Trump's approval rating is at 36 to 38% with 60% disapproval. Look at the American Power Index on Kalshi. It's basically the S&P 500, but for politics. It provides current power, White House, House, Senate with prediction market forecasts. As you can see here, after Trump's win the election, we were +7 Republican. After the Iran operation, it dropped, and right now it's barely leaning Republican, with markets giving Democrats nearly a 60% chance of winning the next cycle and a strong edge on the House. The American Power Index is a live score of political power in the U.S. and where people think that power is headed next. It combines 2 things. 1, current reality. Who controls Congress, the White House, governors, and other major institutions. 2, market expectation. What traders like prediction markets like Kalshi think will happen. They use real money-based trading to correct itself when the pricing is off. And the ultimate takeaway is this. Just because one side won does not mean that they will automatically win again. As we all know, the Democrats will 100% show up to vote. So the question is, will we?
Shocking. Guys, many Americans are now saying, no, they will not go unpunished. These people that voted in this harsh administration, these people that after everything we have told them, after our preaching, after telling them never to vote in Donald Trump, and they insisted and voted him in, they need punishment. We need to severely punish them for doing this. At least they will not come anywhere close to the media for the next 3 to 4 years. Do you agree to this or not? Keep on watching, guys. Do you think that there should be a punishment to mega voters? If you think so, what do you think should be their punishment? But if you are saying that, oh, there shouldn't be any punishment to them, let us know at the comment section. Keep on watching, guys. Let's go more in detail.
This is a message to the new wave of content creators who voted for Trump 3 different times over the last decade, but have now come to the realization that they were in a cult. First, congratulations, welcome back on the right side of history. But I need you to understand these 3 things. Number 1, turn that monetization off. You don't get to make money off of this. Especially when, and I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt here, you noticed when it finally really hit your wallet hard. Okay, so for you to come here and kind of turn this into your side hustle, it doesn't sit right, and it makes us assume that you're not actually as serious as you pretend to be. Number 2, you're gonna get shit on by a lot of people. I'm not gonna do it too much. This video will be my last one about it, but people are going to continually say things to you. That is your penance. That is the price that you have to pay for the 10 years of bullshit that you put everybody through. I don't want to hear anything like, well, this is why no one changes their mind because the left is so mean. However mean a group of people is has nothing to do with the policies. For people to be like, well, I changed the way that I think, the government should spend money on the poor because some of these people are mean on that side that thinks that the poor people should be taken care of. That makes you a fucking dickhead if you vote based on the people and not the policies that impact actual people. Okay? And number 3, talk less, amplify more. No offense, but you're kind of foundationally dumb that you voted for Trump 3 times. Like, I'm not going to even sugarcoat it. Like, it's fucking stupid. And I'm sorry, but that third vote was not long enough ago. It was very recent. It's within the last year and a half. We need a little more distance between that and then letting you do anything that resembles taking the reins. So you don't really get to be the center voice of this movement. I mean, it's good that you have relatable stuff, and maybe some other people can see you and be like, all right, this is what we need to do. Someone else did it. But you need to focus more on amplifying people who actually know what the fuck they're talking about and have been doing it, and not just people who figured it out once they couldn't pay their electric bill.
Y'all just coming through right quick. Listen, I was listening to Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett. Listen, there was a question posed to her by one of their followers or someone that was on the post. And they asked her, what advice can you give to an individual, a Republican, who voted for Donald Trump and his administration, and now they are regretting their vote? She did not bash them. She did not condemn them. She didn't even tell them to vote for a Democrat, y'all. Listen to this. She told them to look within themselves and really try to figure out what really led them to go over and vote for someone who clearly states negativity. They are convicted felon. They have done so much in their past, and a lot of people was running off that he was a good businessman. She said good businessmen do not file bankruptcy 6 times, okay? Good people, normally will not have 34 felony counts against them, okay? So good people would not be out here spewing hatred and things like that and doing things that he's doing. So she said, I would just suggest that you really look within yourself, and then do your research. No matter who you vote for, she said, do your research. Read up about them. See if they stand on the side that you really and truly stand on, not what they be out here saying they're going to do this and that and the other, and then they don't do it. She said, because all the things that he ran on and people voted for him for, he has did none of it. None of it. And he said he was not going to tax the people who get tips. Guess what? It wasn't in your budget. It wasn't in that budget. They didn't have none of that in there. Even not taxing overtime, they didn't have that in there either. She said that wasn't on there. So she said no matter who you decide to vote for, do your research to see what these people are about. Do y'all research, okay? Thank you.
Imagine supporting someone with 60,000 USD only for you to end up finding out that the person deceived you, that the person lied to you, that your money was a waste because you were spending that money hoping for a return, hoping for good governance, hoping that this man is going to deliver his promises, only for you to wake up to find the reality that this man actually deceived you and lied to you with your hard-earned money. How are you going to feel? This is the situation of this man that supported Donald Trump with 60,000 USD during his campaign, only for Trump to win, to find out that all the things that Trump told him before he donated his money were all lies, that none was truth. How are you going to feel? Now, again, people are saying that all those people who voted for Donald Trump should face punishment. What is your own thoughts? Because at the moment, it is still shocking to many Americans that after their preaching, after everything they told Donald Trump, some persons still voted him for the first time, second time, and third time. After voting him in for the third time, you are now coming to realize that it was a mistake. You are now coming to like apologize to people that you were sorry for voting in Donald Trump for the third time. Are you dreaming? Are you joking? Are you joking? Because obviously, this is not a mistake. You voted for the first time, second time, third time. Now you are coming out to cry out that it was a mistake. How do you think that people are going to take you serious? How do you think that people are going to believe you and forgive you? Because you were warned, you were told, but you never listened. Now you are asking for forgiveness for what they did has already been done. You have already voted and your vote has been counted, and there is nothing that can change at the moment. Nothing absolutely can change. We are only coming out to cry because the administration didn't favor you. And people are really against MAGA voters. That is why many of them are coming out at the moment to say they regret their vote. As if coming out to say you regret your vote will change anything. So, guys, based on the fact that many Americans are now saying, oh, these people that refuse to listen and they voted in Donald Trump, they should face punishment. What is your own take? Are you saying that Trump supporters should face punishment after Trump administration? What is your own opinion? Because people are really mad at them because they refuse to listen, they refuse to hear the truth until after the deed has been done. That is when they are coming out to say, oh, I'm sorry for voting Donald Trump. I regret voting Donald Trump. Why were you not sorry? Why didn't you vote for empathy? Why didn't you consider others? You were only considering yourself, thinking that the administration was going to favor you. This is obviously why many mega voters went ahead to vote in Donald Trump, because of the lies he presented to them that they are going to be well taken care of in his administration, that he's going to make sure that they are okay. But now, reverse is the case. Donald Trump refused to keep to his promise, and mega voters are now crying out and regretting ever voting for him because they thought that what Donald Trump was telling them during his campaign were all truth, but he only deceived them to get that vote. Now they are regretting. I think they should face punishment. Yes or no? Let's know your own opinion at the comment section, because many are saying they should face the punishment of what they have put the whole nation, the whole country into. Because to many people, they consider what mega voters have done as, at the moment, many are considering what mega voters have done by voting in Donald Trump as a very big sin against humanity because they didn't vote for empathy. So, guys, share with us your own view at the comment section. Don't forget, for more interesting and amazing updates coming from my channel, please do well to subscribe and turn on your bell notification. God bless you guys for watching. Bye for now.